Hi, I'm Loli, and I'm so glad you are here. We are starting our first project using these pieces from Dollar Tree. These are Margarita glasses and 2 wine glasses. I'm going to remove the tag off of the bottom of each one of these. Then I'm going to add some hot glue to the bottom of the wine glasses and attach them to the bottom of each one of the Margarita glasses. Then I'm going to take some of this ribbon that I got from Dollar Tree. I'm going to see exactly how much I need to go around where the 2 glasses are joined together, and I'm going to cut that section off. Once I know that, I'm going to use that piece as a template to cut a second piece. Now I'm going to take the ribbon and fold it in half, as you see there, long ways, and attach it where both of the cups are joined together. And for that, I'm going to use a bit of hot glue. And I'm going to repeat this process with the other one as well. Then I'm going to take 2 of these little turtles from Dollar Tree and attach them to the ribbon right there with both of the ends adjoined. I repeated this with the second one as well, and then I just added some battery operated tea light candles to the inside, and that is it for this one. Let me know what you think. My friends, today's video is part of a collaboration. It is the 5 Under 5 challenge that is hosted monthly by Emily from Farm Sham Chic, and her guest host this month is Tammy from Happiness Created. The link to their channels and to their playlist will be linked in the description box below and also pinned in the comments. Make sure that you head on over to their channels and to their playlist and show everyone some love. Alright, for the next inspiration today we will be using a pizza pan from Dollar Tree. What I did, I removed all the tags, all the glue, and painted it with 3 coats of this paint from Kryolan. Then I'm going to come in with some of this paint from Waverly. It is agave. And then I'm going to use this white wax from Waverly as well, and just dry brush it over the entire thing. All right, now we're going to use this weathered wood concoction from Walmart, from Berretain, and it is made to age wood that is brand new. So what I'm going to do is apply it over the entire piece of this, what do you call this? An anchor? Yes, over this anchor from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to let it sit for an hour so it will do its magic, and you will see it in a second how it turned out. So here it is after it was sitting there for an hour. It looks pretty gray. You would think it's silver, but it's actually gray. It just looks like weathered wood. And this was a little bit too big to go inside the pizza pan, so I just cut off a piece with the scissors you see right there and sanded it off with my nail file. Now it's nice and flush, so I'm going to go ahead and take some of this antique wax from Waverly, and we are going to distress the anchor. I used one of these little chip brush from Dollar Tree, and I'm just going to distress all the edges a little bit heavier, and then I'm going to also put some distressing on the flat surfaces to make it look nice and aged. My friend, if you enjoyed this video so far, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. All right, now we're going to use some of this Shore Living jute cord that I got from Dollar Tree, and we're going to add it to the back, as you see right here, with a little bit of hot glue. Once that is nice and dried, I'm going to just wrap this jute cord next to each other as close as possible until I get to the desired amount. I probably did it about, I would say, like 10 to 15 times. Once I was happy with how it was looking there, we are going to cut off the excess, and we're going to glue it at the back there with a little bit of hot glue. And we're repeating the same process with the other side as well. If you're not new to my channel, you know how I feel about the fuzzies, so I had to burn them off. So I'm just burning that, and it also gives the jute cord an aged look, so I love this. All right, so then we're going to add some of the jute cord also to the middle of the anchor. And we're going to do the same exact thing that we did with the other 2, wrapping very closely together. And then once we got to the amount that we wanted, we are going to go ahead and cut it off and glue it down. And I did the same thing with the top as well, wrapping very carefully until I had it all covered. But I wanted more because you know already, I'm not done yet. So I decided that I wanted to add some more of the jute cord to the bottom or the top section actually. And I wanted to wrap it onto the base as well to make it look a little bit more finished. Are you enjoying the video so far? Don't forget to subscribe. It is free and it means the world to me. And also make sure that you share this video with someone who will love it as much as you do, because sharing is caring and it helps my channel grow. Thank you so much. Once I was done with the top here, I thought there was too little jute cord in the middle, so I added some more cord to it and glued it in the back as well. Now that I'm finally satisfied, I'm going to take a combination of E6000 and hot glue and attach the anchor to the middle of my pizza pan. Now we are going to embellish away. We're going to start with this little seahorse and I'm going to paint it with this light blue from Craftmark. I just gave it one single coat. Once it's dried, I'm going to take some of my Waverly antique wax and distress all the edges and a little bit on the middle as well. And now it's time to attach it to our anchor. I'm just going to attach it using a little bit of hot glue. Before I go any further, I'm going to go ahead and add a hanger to this. So I'm going to just attach a piece of ribbon to the back. I am going to adhere it so the printed side is attached to the back of the pizza pan to make sure that that print shows in the front. So I'm just adding some hot glue in the bottom as you see right there. But hot glue doesn't hold this in place for long. So I'm going to go to the very top of the ribbon and add some E6000. And this is going to provide more of a permanent hold. Okay, we are going to embellish away. We're going to start with some of this ribbon from Dollar Tree. I'm going to fold it in half as you see right there and tuck it behind the two pieces of the anchor right there. And we are going to try to straighten it out underneath as well, so it flows nicely down as you see right there on each side of the anchor. I'm just going to go ahead and just cut off the excess. Now we are going to take a couple of these little sea stars, are they called it? I don't know. Starfish from Dollar Tree, and we are going to glue it in each one of the sides as you see right there. I'm using a combination of E6000 and hot glue, and I'm adding it to every single little piece, even though they don't all fall in place, but just to make sure. And I did the same thing with the second of the starfish as well. Now I'm going to take some of these little turtles from Dollar Tree and I'm going to add two of them. I'm going to add one to the top section of the anchor and one on the opposite side on the bottom on top of the net. You can stop here right now, but you know already, I'm not done yet. So I'm going to go ahead and take two of these little seashells that I also got from Dollar Tree. I'm adding some hot glue and I'm putting them on each side at the top of the anchor. It just felt like it was some negative space there that just needed to be covered. I was feeling extra, so this is what we did. I remember how I said I'm feeling extra, so I felt like I needed some nautical rope in here. So I'm going to take this nautical rope from Dollar Tree, and the first thing that I'm going to do is see exactly how much I need. I'm wrapping it around the corners as you see right there, and I'm going to add hot glue to the piece in which I'll be cutting. Just see that I just feel like this makes it a lot easier for us to cut and for that cut to be nice and straight. I removed the tape in the edge of the other side of the rope as well, added some hot glue, and here we're making sure that it's nice and straight and we are cutting off any area that is not nice and straight. Here we just cut in that area that I had it hot glue to. You see right there how nice and straight that cut is. So now we are going to attach this all the way around the entire circumference of the pizza pan until I go and start all over in the beginning. For some reason here I ended up with more. I think I tended to stretch the rope a little bit more, so I'm adding some more hot glue to the middle, letting it fall in place, and then we are cutting it and we're going to attach it right there as close to the other piece as possible so it looks nice and seamless. And that is it for this one. Let me know what you think in the comments. For the next inspiration, we are going to be using one of these wall arts that we got from Dollar Tree. The first thing that I did was remove all the packaging from the corners, and then I'm going to take some lightweight spackle from Dollar Tree and cover up most of the design. I am concentrated mostly on the wider portions of the board, and I'm not giving it too much of a sweat to the middle. So this is what it was looking like. And once it was nice and dry, I came in with my sanding block, sanded that off, removed all the dust, and now I painted it with 3 coats of this Krylon white paint. And this is how it's looking so far. Now I'm going to take some of my Rust-Oleum H gray chalk paint and a couple drops of this deep blue acrylic paint from Dollar Tree. I'm going to mix it in this little container. What I did, I just kept going 1 drop at a time until I was happy with the tone that I wanted. I wanted it to be like a gray blue color. I don't know, I just love that, and it just tells me, it speaks to me as being so aquatic or neurotic? Nautical. I mean nautical, not neurotic. I'm sorry, guys. And this is what it turned out there. So now we are going to tape off the white section, and I'm going to paint the inside of the frame with this color. Don't you think it turned out pretty cute? I love it. It was the perfect color. This is exactly what I wanted. All right, once that was all done, I'm going to remove that tape to reveal my edges. I had some bleed through, so I said, you know what, that's fine. This will just be, it's fine. You'll see how I'll fix it in a second. So now here, I'm going to use this 3-piece set from Short Living from Dollar Tree this year. I didn't see this last year. If you saw it last year, let me know. This was my first time seeing it, and I loved the color. So I didn't even bother doing anything to them. Just remove that cord off and the staples off the back, line it up as you see right there, and we are going to attach it with some hot glue. For the next step, I needed something a little bit finer than this hot glue gun that I have here. So I'm going to try this new product that was sent by me from Amazon. I was asked to review it. And first impression, I love the way that it was packaged. And it is so nice and compact that this will be perfect to carry to craft shows when you need to do a couple of things on the go. So this is what the glue gun looks like. It is so nice and sleek. I like how lightweight it is. It is not super tiny, but it's not huge either. And it comes with this little base, and the base is magnetic. So it clicks right there to the bottom of your glue gun. Then it also comes with some of these little craft sticks. It's cute, and I don't think I'll use them, but they're cute. And then it comes with this charging cable that's about 2 feet long, but it serves its purpose because this glue gun is actually wireless. So this is just to charge it. And you'll see this light here. Once it's charging, once it's ready, it's going to turn green. Look at the amount of glue sticks that they give you guys to start with. I love this. I really love the fact that they gave you that. I wasn't expecting it. And I also had these color glitter ones, which I will probably use during the Christmas season. So far, I am happy with how this is turning out with this glue gun. Now we are going to put it to its test. So I put a brand new stick of glue in there. You'll see how it goes all the way in like that. Make sure that it goes all the way in like that. I had to push it a little bit harder. So now here is nice and ready to go. So you see how it turned green now? I'm going to add it to the corners of my frame, as you see right there. And I love the fact that the tip is so detailed. I don't need so much glue to put this jute cord down, so it was perfect for this. And I truly love this one. Look how cute it turned out. And I also love the glue gun as well. I think this is going to be my go-to glue gun from now on, whenever I am on the go. Look how cute this turned out. I love it. Let me know what you think. I want to take a quick moment to say thank you to my subscribers for subscribing, commenting, liking, sharing. All these things help me tremendously. They help my channel grow, and I appreciate you very much for them. And if you have not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and subscribe and join the Lori D's Creations family. It is free and it means the world to me. All right, for the next inspiration today, we're going to use one of these beautiful charger plates from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to dry brush it with this Craft Mark light blue paint. I am using one of those little chip brushes from Dollar Tree, and I'm going to go ahead and dry brush the entire thing, the sides, the middle, until I'm completely happy with the results. And here I was kind of happy. This is what it was looking like. We're going to put it to the side, and now we're going to use this wood piece from Dollar Tree. It's part of the Shore Living collection, and we're going to use the same light blue paint that we used to distress the charger to paint the inside. Then I'm coming in with this, what is it called? Agave from Waverly, and we are going to paint the raised sections with that color. Once it was done and dry, I'm going to take some of the white wax from Waverly, and I'm going to dry brush it over the entire piece. And look how cute this turned out. All right, now it's time to put this onto our charger plate. I still didn't like the combination of the seashell and the charger, so I came back in with some of that white wax just to make it a little bit more symmetrical. I think this kind of like gave the perfect amount of dullness to it to match the seashell. Look. Tell me if you see a difference. I did. All right, so now we're going to attach the seashell to the middle of the wood round, to the charger plate, using a combination of E6000 and hot glue. I was somewhat satisfied, but you know what? I said, you know what? Let's add some jute cord to this. So I got this jute cord from Walmart for $3. And this is a little bit thicker than the Dollar Tree jute cord, so we're going to attach that to all the edges, making sure that we go into every indentation of the seashell until we go around the entire thing. Once I got to the end, I'm going to cut off the excess jute cord, add a little bit of hot glue to the end, twist it in place so it's nice and neat, so that way it can marry the other side and it will look nice and seamless. And this is what it was looking like so far. But you're not ready. I'm not done yet. I'm taking some of this ribbon from Dollar Tree, and I'm creating an awareness bow, cutting off when I'm happy with the size. Then I'm going to use some of the ribbon that I used for the previous DIY. We're going to make another awareness bow with that one as well. And then we are going to marry them together to create a 2-layer bow. I had them tie the knot with some jute cord. We give it another nice little fluff, and then we are going to attach it with a little bit of hot glue to the section right there where the little hole is. And look how cute that turned out. Let me know in the comments what you think of this one. Oh, but wait, I'm not done yet. I forgot. I'm going to take some of these little turtles from Dollar Tree as well, and we are going to put them right there in those positions in which I added them onto it. And we are going to glue them with a little bit of hot glue. But wait, I'm not done yet. We need a hanger. So we're going to go ahead and flip this over. And we're going to take some jute cord, tie a knot on each end of the jute cord, and then attach it to the back, making sure that it's centered with the bow so our sign is not lopsided. I added some tape over it to secure it even more, and then that is it for this one. Let me know what you think. For the next inspiration today is me trying my hand at painting. We're going to start with this sign that I got from Dollar Tree during the St. Patrick's Day time. This is nice and solid, so I'm going to go ahead and use the back portion. I removed the tag and the hanger to start. And then we are going to scrape off that section and sand it down to make sure that that does not show when we paint this section. Then I painted it with 2 coats of this white Krylon paint. Now I'm going to take some of this agave and I'm going to paint the top section of the board. And I added some tape towards the bottom to limit exactly where I'm going to add this. Then I'm using this light blue color from Craft Mart and I'm just dry brushing it over the agave. Then I took some of this white from Folk Art and I'm going to just dry brush it at the very top as well, trying to blend those 2 colors together. Then I took this light pink and I'm going to add it towards the middle of here as well. This was a little bit lighter, so I'm just trying to blend it in with the white, and it took a couple coats for me to get the desired finish. The trick is as you add the colors, you just keep blending them in the middle so they have a seamless transition. Then I took some more of that light blue and we're going to add it to the top again just to bring that in a little bit more and highlight that area. Then I came in and I added a little bit more of the agave to bring out a little bit of that color as well and have some variation in the 2 blues. I just kept alternating between the 2 until I have a nice variation of both colors. Now I'm going to come in with some of that white from Folk Art. The paint was a little bit thick, so I just used a little spray bottle to add some water to it and blend it easier, so I'm able to blend it into the pink color as well and not have such harsh lines. Now it's time to add some of this yellow. I'm going to add it to the section that is closest to the tape. And here I'm just adding it, trying to mix it in with the white. The paint is still wet with the white because I am trying to achieve a lighter tone of the yellow. And as I'm getting closer to the tape, I'm going to go a little bit heavier handed with the yellow because I want that section to be brighter. And here you can see how I'm blending together the union of that white and that yellow to have it be a nice and smooth transition. Now we're coming in with some more of the pink. I didn't quite like how harsh the colors were between those 2, so I wanted to go ahead and redo this section and also bring the pink a little bit higher up so it looks more natural. Came back with the white as well to blend it together, and I just kept doing that until I got closer to the yellow. Highlight it again with some of the pink, just trying to bring some of that color back as well and blending it upwards to have like more of a gradient look. Now I'm coming back with the yellow, and as I said earlier, I wanted to make it brighter in the edges and then let it go lighter as I was going up. So here you can see how I'm going over the white, and then with a little bit of the pink, I'm going over the white as well, trying to blend all those colors together so they will have a nice seamless transition. Then I'm going to highlight the white right there in the middle so it will reflect as if it was the sunlight coming through. And then came back in with some more pink. I loaded some more yellow on the other side as well just to even things out, and then just blended all these colors together until I was happy with what it was looking like. Lastly, I used the yellow to highlight a little bit here and there within the pink section. I blended a bit more around the sun and then removing that tape. And I added some pink at the top right there. Then I'm going to add white at either side of that pink. Then I'm going to take some of that light blue that I used for blending. And then I'm going to add some of the agave at the bottom of that. And then we're going to use some of the chiffon cream for the very bottom. We're going to light them up exactly how they are here. Then I'm using a flat brush and going back and forth. I am going side to side as I'm dragging down the colors. I went up and down to have a nice little blend between the two colors. And I did that until I had this finish, which I love. And look how that turned out when it dried. I love it. Not bad for the first time. Then I took this wood cutout from the Shore Living collection at Dollar Tree, removed that tag, and we are going to use some of these colors. I'm going to use some tape first to tape off the frame and have some nice clean lines when I'm coloring the water. Then I took Atlantis from Apple Barrel and I'm going to add it to the water section of this piece. Then I took Ocean from Waverly and we are going to add it to the boat. For the bottom section of the boat, I'm going to use white from Volkart. And I also use the white for the flag. The bottom section was a little uneven, so I sanded it down and then I dusted it off. I wanted to add a little bit of character to my boat, so I'm going to tape off some sections here so I'm able to add a pinstripe. Once I did that one, I decided to make another one right next to it. So I added another piece of tape next to the other one there and created another pinstripe. I wanted the middle sail to also be white, that strip right there, so I added some tape on the top and the bottom and painted it white. And now it's time to remove the tape. I truly love how sharp those lines came up. Now I'm coming back in with that Aqua Atlantis color from Apple Barrel, just painting back those lines and touching up every color, and this is what it was turned out so far. Then I'm coming in with that blue gray color that I have made in the beginning, and I am going to cover the entire frame with that color. And look how stunning this is looking. But I'm not done yet. We are going to add this beautiful thing to that first board that we made before. As we put it on top of it, look how pretty. Oh my God, I am in love with this piece. I am so proud of myself. So I'm going to attach it to the other piece using some E6000 and some hot glue to make sure that it stays in place. There you can see that the frame is a little bit smaller than the board underneath it. So what I did is that I'm going to add some jute cord to the edges, and to do that I'm going to enlist the help of some hot glue. But first, burn off the fuzzies. Of course I'm going to do that first. I made sure that I add the hot glue nice and neat to these edges, and then added my jute cord all along until it was completely covered. I re-drilled the holes, repositioned the hanger, and that is it for this one. And here we go with the final reveal.
My friends, as always, thank you so much for watching. Be blessed, be a blessing, and craft responsibly. And if you would like to follow me on social media, here are my social media links. And don't forget to visit my friends in the playlist. If you would like to watch some more of my videos, here's a suggestion, and you are more than welcome to binge away with this playlist as well. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. You're amazing. Bye.